Hello and welcome. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on this special interview on NewsX. We are in conversation today with well-known actor Soundarya Sharma. Soundarya, welcome to NewsX. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me there.
Let me just begin by just talking about the festive season that's gone by. How was your Diwali?
Yeah.
How was the festive season this year?
Well, this festive season was different from my rest of the Diwalis because I was working and I'm still in Bombay. I haven't been to Delhi because
Yeah,
I make sure when it's Diwali or like some festival, I'm home.
yeah,
But this Diwali, I was here shooting for my Housefull 5.
yeah. So working Diwali, but no complaints. Always good to be working, I guess.
I've always manifested for such Diwali.
Yes.
I feel the working birthdays and festivals are really a blessing.
Absolutely. But you're also one of the, stars who's spoken out against bursting of firecrackers as well, saying that's not something you
Correct.
stand for and that's not something you do anymore as well. But
Correct.
unfortunately, we did see, this past Diwali. In fact, the Supreme Court also was very upset that there were so many
Correct.
crackers being burst all across the country, of course, but also in Delhi, where there was actually a ban on crackers, but still there were so many crackers. And because of that,
Correct.
we see so much of pollution. The AQI has plummeted in Delhi. I think there's haze in Mumbai as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, what do you make
Correct.
of this? The fact that people are still continuing with this crackers and harming our
I
environment.
find
And
this I find this very funny that we all want to execute certain things despite of banning and everything, and still things are don't really translating into all those actions, correct? But what I can do is at least I can do my bit, being a person who's responsible for my environment and for my surroundings, and I also have a fur baby at home.
Mhm.
So I am quite sensitized towards it, and I recently was reading in the morning that Saudi Arabia has received its first snowfall ever.
Wow.
It's because of the global warming.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying the Diwali impact has gone there, but what
Mhm.
I mean is that in totality we are responsible for our planet. And
Mhm.
I just, that I'm being a Delhi girl. I have
Mhm.
born and raised into that environment. So even as a kid, I used to celebrate and fireworks and firecrackers, everything like that. Even in Bombay, people do that, but this is not something now I reckon with. Like
Mhm.
eventually, as I've grown, as I'm like realizing and being more aware about
Yeah.
life and aspects, I think it's really painful. It's quite disturbing to see that climate has changed so drastically. I remember Delhi winter used to start in October
Yeah.
and it would go until February end or March, at least till
True.
Holi.
True.
Now it has changed so drastically.
Yeah.
So it's not just, I don't know, so many factors involved. So, but yeah, coming back to the Diwali firecrackers, I think it's really important that we all do our bit.
Mhm.
I know
Absolutely.
the element of happiness and everything. The childhood memories are there. कि You burst a fire, cracker, and a chota whatever जो छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ होती है हमारी. But
Yes.
then you have to be responsible enough because they are not environmental friendly and they are not
Absolutely.
kind to human beings
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah. Okay, let's now talk about the reason why you were not in Delhi this Diwali.
Hmm.
That is, of
Yes,
course,
yes,
Houseful 5, as you're saying. It was a working Diwali. It's a Diwali that you, of course, manifested, obviously, to be busy with work. So how's it
correct.
going? It's such a, iconic franchise, of course, one of the best comedy films and biggest comedy films that our country has seen.
Yes.
How is it for you joining the Houseful team?
I'm very thrilled and excited to be part of this. It's very thrilling kind of experience. It's incredible feeling because I've always grown on watching these songs. I used to dance on these songs, houseful songs as a kid, and today I'm one of the leading, say, ladies of the film. Which feels it's very overwhelming kind of feeling. Um, I won't say I have never thought of something like this because
Mhm.
I always thought of making it big and
Yeah,
famous, and of course, I've already manifested my stardom. That's
yeah,
how we are supposed to march ahead, right?
yeah.
Having said that, I'm very grateful to my god sister,
Mhm.
Vardhan Aryadwala, because despite of all the amazing opportunities I've gotten in, the ad, be Big Boss or whatever one or two shows I did, you definitely need someone to believe in you, right?
Mhm.
Because industry is such that you definitely require that kind of push, and I
Yeah.
don't have a background or a godfather per
Yes.
se. But yeah, I can say I can have a god sister now. So
Yes, and that
I
is
think I'm
Vardhan
truly
Adyadwala.
grateful. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And of
yeah,
course, like Sajid sir as well. I mean, I
yeah.
don't want to not say his name, but yeah, primarily it's her.
Yeah. How
because otherwise it's very
Yeah.
difficult.
How is the film going to be different to the previous ones? You've of course seen those ones as a viewer. Now you're part of the
Hmm.
fifth one. I'm not going to ask you the story. I'm not going to get you into trouble. But how
Yeah.
is the film going to be different from the previous ones?
So 100% it's very different, and I'm saying it not because I'm part of it,
Mhm.
because it is very different from other franchisees.
Okay.
Of course, it's a huge ensemble, great
Yeah.
opportunity to work. It's a laughter riot.
Yeah.
Uh, you'll have to see the film. I'm the surprise package on the film for sure.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I
Nice.
can tell you. But it's a great feeling to be part of such amazing, franchisee, and to be working alongside Akshay sir,
Yeah.
Ajay sir, and you know, not Ajay sir, sorry, Ritesh sir,
Yeah.
Abhishek sir. Because
Yeah.
every time I'm talking, I'm so overwhelmed. Every time I go back to my ad, also.
Yeah. Of course, all of them together in the ad. But Akshay Kumar, of course, is really he's a legend at comedy, of course, in the country. How is it for you being
Oh
on set
yeah,
with him and seeing him
he
actually emoting and doing this?
he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I have featured in an ad, that was a different thing, but working with him like in a film is very, very different.
Mhm.
Um, he's very goofy, he's mischievous, but there is a reason. Now I see that why someone who's worked so hard for so many years, I think 30, 32 years of
Mhm.
their lives, and make it to the top, and still being there,
Mhm.
as a superstars, one of the biggest superstars of our country. So much dedication, passion,
Yeah.
how much effort he puts into every scene. And when we watch a comedy film, it's not very funny when we are doing it.
Yeah.
To make it, like, to bring in that element of fun and
Yeah.
comic timing is a very
Mhm.
difficult task. So that is something I feel is very, very difficult, and he's mastered it. And how.
Yeah.
And not just this, I mean, he's very motivating, because I'm the junior most on the like in the team and on the set. So I'm subjected to so much of
Yeah.
goofiness, trolling, and things like that, but it's a great experience.
Yeah. Who's the most surprise package for you on set? Perhaps someone who you didn't expect to be how they were on set.
uh Abhishek sir.
Okay.
He
Abhishek
is
Bachchan.
so goofy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is very goofy too.
Okay.
Like, expect the unexpected from him types.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know because Akshay Kumar and Ritesh, of course, are known for their prankster, image, but
Yeah,
Abhishek, of
they're
course, yeah.
goofy too. Yeah,
How do you deal
correct.
with trolling, Saundarya? Because obviously that's something also even on Big Boss you dealt with. Fans of other contestants would troll you,
Oh,
and I'm
yes.
sure you saw that when you came out of the house. So how do you deal with trolling as a public figure?
Honestly, there, when I was inside the house, I didn't bother. Even outside the house, I didn't bother
Mm,
much. But then they keep tagging you, they keep writing nasty stuff to you, and it
mm,
shouldn't affect me. Like, especially for this ad, I can speak for that.
yeah.
How much I was subjected to talking whatever they were talking, responsible enough, this and that. But tell me one thing, if I am wrong, you given an opportunity, something like this, you would also not say no to
Mm,
this, right?
yeah.
So I think ताली कभी भी एक हाथ से नहीं बजती है,
Mm,
and everyone is responsible for their
mhm,
every sort of deeds.
yeah.
And I just thought it from a very professional and
Mm,
actor's point of view.
true.
And given a chance, like, in my personal capacity, my personal opinions may vary from
Mm,
my, being opting for personal professional choices,
yes.
correct? They are very different from me as a person and as an
Yeah.
actor. So
Yeah.
I'm doing something which is benefiting me as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. True. True. Absolutely. Speaking of Big Boss,
And I don't think much about roles, because what if someone gets up one fine day and they are like, oh, I don't like her, oh, I don't like her outfit today,
yeah.
I'm in a bad mood, I had a breakup with my girlfriend, I'm going to go and rant it out, let's find a target, okay,
Uh,
write it, period.
uh,
So I don't let all this affect me, because अगर
okay.
मैं ऐसे affect होने लगूंगी तो I have to keep up my spirits, right?
Bilkul.
I
Bilkul.
have to keep
Absolutely.
marching ahead.
That's a great attitude. One on your meeting with John Wick's director. I just saw that on your social media. How was that? Amazing. You were in Hollywood.
Oh, yes, you did see that. That was
Yeah.
amazing. That was truly, truly overwhelming, because, एक होता है कि you only think and manifest, and when the dreams are coming,
Mm,
becoming your reality in any which form, it is truly a blessing.
mhm.
So, yeah, and we've all seen, like, uh, John Wick series, right? So it's very thrilling moment for
Yeah.
me that I happened to meet him.
Yeah. Yeah. So is there something internationally coming soon? Could there be?
100%, 100%, 1000%.
Okay, so we have to watch
Hopefully, if
this
God
space.
is kind, touch wood, touch wood, touch wood,
Yes,
if
so we
God is
have to
kind.
watch
Yeah,
this space for more. Okay, we have to watch this space.
100%.
Fantastic.
Watch
Final
out.
question to you.
Uh-huh.
So good to hear this, as you're saying. Houseful 5 shooting going very well, possibly something coming on the international front as well. It's
Mm-hmm.
taken its time though to materialize.
Yes,
It's
it
it's
does.
not something that's happened overnight for you. And do you believe it that perhaps is also the reason because you're an outsider? As you said earlier, you have no
Mm-hmm.
godfather in the industry. So do you believe
Mm-hmm.
it's all the more tough for outsiders to make it, and that's why you have to be prepared to wait and manifest, as you said?
Definitely. I think I cannot just put it in one line that yes, for outsiders or for
Mhm,
insiders. Yeah, one thing for sure that we people who do not come from this industry, they have to carve their own path.
mhm,
They have to create the platform for themselves. Yeah, maybe for insiders, they have the constant opportunities being given to them, even if after the film doesn't work for them or anything, they definitely have more opportunities of say bigger brand endorsements before the film comes to them. For
mhm,
us, it's like even after giving 2 3 films, you have to constantly keep pitching yourself. But I don't hold it against them. Like
mhm,
if my dad or mom were part of it, they would definitely make sure that I
mhm.
make something out of their hard work and courage of
Yeah,
being in the industry for so long.
yeah,
So and having said that, only a platform can be given. Rest is up to audience and how you are perceived and the constant hard work you do.
mhm,
So I don't see any wrong in that. Yes, it has taken me like almost say 5 6 years to reach where I am today, and these are again like the baby steps, and I still feel that my journey has just begun,
mhm.
and the real struggle would start now. I hate the word struggle, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think it should be called challenges, because
Yeah.
in every day-to-day life, we face challenges, right? Be it any star kid or no star kid, we don't know who's going through what battle someone is
True.
fighting. So definitely I all see why I'm saying all this and not just the sobbing part is because I always look at the sunny side of everything.
Mhm,
I have to keep telling myself and all those people who would listen to it, not now, maybe later, that yes, there is a silver lining in everything, because people have spoken already so much on this. I don't want to constantly like there's a stigma attached to everything we say and talk about when it comes to insiders, outsiders,
mhm,
nepotism. So definitely hard work and creating platform for yourself is an understatement.
mhm.
I would say understatement. It's really really difficult, but if you are at it, if you are positive, if you are like they say manifestations, like
Mhm.
I am a classic example, I would say,
Yeah.
because I don't have a background, I don't have
Yes.
anyone supporting me, and still
Yeah.
people are supporting me. Like I just told you about my god sister Varda,
Yeah.
and even the other people who I'm meeting. So
Mhm.
definitely, it totally depends on you, which part of the coin you want to look at.
True. Okay. Well, let's certainly hope that this trend continues for you, and all the very best
I
in
hope
the days
so.
ahead.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Soundarya, for speaking with us
But
on
having
News
said
X.
that, sorry, but having
Yeah.
said that, it doesn't take away the fact that I haven't faced challenges. I have faced
Yeah.
all sorts of challenges.
I'm sure.
It's just I like to put it in a way that it's taken and perceived right.
Yeah. And it's
Because
about, I
everyone
guess,
who
how
is
you dealt with those challenges.
correct, correct. So I can only speak for myself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you've obviously dealt with them in your own way, but you've dealt with them in the right manner, and you're on the right track now. So let's certainly hope that
Thank
continues. As
you.
I said earlier, thank you very much, Soundarya Sharma, for joining
Thank
us.
you. Thank you.